Overwhelmingly, the poll ended up being for the Outer Wilds. Now, I played the Outer Wilds before. I played it once during a late night exploratory stream on Xbox Game Pass where we played it for about like 45 minutes to an hour. And we found out that what the game is, it's a Groundhog-like Day scenario where you're in space, okay? You're on a planet and you basically explore this galaxy trying to find mysteries and different hidden things like plot lines and what happened to this person who was exploring the galaxy. Oh, there's hints that there was another alien race here. What's going on with them? There's alien creatures you could run into and stuff. So, you explore for 20 minutes and then the galaxy goes supernova and everything resets. Now, the good news is any data that you've discovered during that 20 minutes of exploring gets retained within your ship's log. So you have these ongoing quest lines of things to look for on the various different planets in the solar system that you can investigate, okay? So, the game doesn't tell you what to do, but it's definitely a game that lends itself to insane amounts of open exploration. Discovery on your own. Oh, I've discovered a new cave. Oh, I discovered a new plot line. I discovered this. I discovered that, okay? So, seems interesting. And it is interesting. I think the game is quite good, actually. So much so that when we did a Game Pass marathon after that initial Game Pass exploration stream, I also actually played the game again. I played it for roughly about another 45 minutes to an hour in that marathon, okay? However, after being voted into a late night stream on Monday night and checking out this game, we quickly realized something that basically made it that the game wasn't as appealing as originally I thought it might be. The game really requires your attention in a major way, and here's what I mean by that. Since you have to do anything you're going to do in this game within a 20-minute time frame because then the game resets itself, okay? You could be right in the middle of doing something important. Oh, I'm in a location, a base, and I'm learning all this data, I'm reading logs, and I'm grabbing items. Oh, reset. Son of a bitch. Now I got to go back there and start over. It's annoying. Okay, especially like there was one planet where there's a bunch of sand caves and the caves actually fill up with sand over time. So if you don't know to go all the way to the bottom of the caves right away, you basically have to do an entire day again. It's another 20 to 30 minutes to wait to go back there and do it again. It's kind of annoying in that regard. If you're someone who's sitting around playing the game for yourself, oh, I'm just sitting here relaxing tonight, having a drink. Oh, I'm playing the game. Oh, this is cool. I'll just keep going back and I'll try to hit up new things the next run, right? Great. But when you're trying to play for an audience, that's a different story. Especially because, as you guys know, I make my late night chill streams just that. Chill interactions and fun, and usually a situation where we can interact and talk a lot. There's some exceptions to that, but in general, the late night streams are meant to be more relaxing streams, not mainstream streams where the games are demanding all of my attention and I need to make a certain amount of progress every stream and stuff like that. Instead, they're more laid back. People like that. People come to the late streams for the laid back kind of gameplay, okay? Now, that being said, I'm not saying Outer Wilds is a bad game at all. In fact, I said as much in my gameplay. I said, I actually think this game is quite good. However, is it really a game for a late night chill stream when I have to literally be playing like this?
We gotta hurry. We got 20 minutes. Let's go. We're flying to the planet. We're landing. Oh, we're investigating. We're reading a bunch of logs, trying to decipher what the logs are saying about something in the galaxy and unlocking the mystery. And now we gotta open this door and solve a puzzle. And supernova. Fuck. Now we gotta go back. Oh, we fly back. Okay, now we're gonna do this with the time frame. But it told us to go over here. So now we go over here. We're investigating this. Fuck. 20 minutes passed again.
You see? It's basically meant to be a game where you have to be hyper focused on it and actually paying attention. If not, you got to redo your shit over and over and over. Not exactly the most interesting thing for a viewing audience, especially because when I was playing it, I realized I couldn't interact with you guys. I had to pay attention to the game because I was on a strict schedule. That 20 minutes, man, that shit's going to reset again. So because of that, ended up not being very entertaining. I did 2 resets. I was in the middle of my third, and everyone in the stream chat is like, dude, he's not responding to us. We're tagging him. We're trying to talk to Phil. He's so hyper-focused on the game. This isn't entertaining or fun because the game itself, quite frankly, if you're watching, isn't that entertaining or fun. I feel like it's one of those games that's really fun to play and explore and discover, but to watch someone play it, I don't know. So, sadly, everyone in the chat was yelling stop playing this game, do something else. So I did. We stopped playing between the 45-minute to 50-minute mark. And I said, listen, the game's not bad. It's just not for me. It's not for my streams. Maybe someone else could get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Personally, like I said, if I was playing it by myself offline with a drink in hand and I was playing here and discovering and relaxing and sipping and, you know, oh my God, he's drinking gin. Sounds like it's a good situation for that. And I've played games like that before. I've played games where they're more fun to play than watch. You know, you take a look at a game like Subnautica. That game, you have grindy segments. I have to grind resources and things like that. Minecraft, right? Same thing. Those grindy segments give you opportunity to interact with the audience. I played Minecraft for a year and a half, right? On and off. People really liked it because we had interaction. We couldn't have interaction during that playthrough. It just wasn't even possible because of the time limit thing, okay? So again, I'm not crapping on the game at all. I actually really like it. I think the game is good, but it's just not a game that's going to make sense, especially if the audience is going crazy saying they didn't want it, okay? Penis Parker, you're 100% lying, and if you say it again, I'm just going to get rid of you. He's basically contradicting me. Oh, the chat wanted it. No, they didn't. Literally, everyone in the chat was like, dude, this is so boring. Play something else. We can't even talk to you, okay? So, what we're doing today is something completely and utterly different. This morning, right here on the pre-stream podcast, we're setting it up so that we're going to have another Game Pass night tomorrow night, okay? How are we going to do it? Well, people have been screaming that they want more features for those who become channel members. If you're a channel member right now, you're in luck, okay? We're going to do a members-only poll where the members are going to pick the next Game Pass game for us to play. And I'm going to do the poll right now. So here we go. We're switching over to the community tab. We're putting up a poll. This poll will be for members only. So if you're not a channel member right now, I don't know what you're waiting for. You can't tell me that there's not enough features for members when just this week, members are going to get their questions priority answered on Ask the King tomorrow, which we'll talk about in a moment.